Harmony is key in hip-hop. It's the base of the music. Chords are the building blocks. They set the mood. Triads and seventh chords are common. They create different feelings. Modes and chromatic chords add spice. Inversions make transitions smooth. Major chords sound happy and upbeat. Minor chords bring a sad or serious vibe. Think of it like setting the scene with music. Harmony isn't just about chords, it's about how everything fits together. Vocals, drums, and melodies all need to be in sync. This creates a balanced and pleasing sound. Imagine a puzzle. Each piece represents a different element of the music. When they fit, you get a beautiful picture. That's harmony in hip-hop. Layering vocals is like adding colors to a painting. Each stroke, each hue, contributes to the overall masterpiece. Just as a painter carefully selects and blends colors to create depth and emotion, a musician layers vocals to build a rich and immersive soundscape. It creates depth and richness, transforming a simple melody into a complex and captivating experience. The interplay of different vocal tones and textures can evoke a wide range of emotions, much like the varied shades in a painting. The lead vocal is the main focus, the centerpiece of the composition. But harmonies support it, adding layers of sound that enhance the overall impact. These supporting vocals are like the background elements in a painting, providing context and depth. They add warmth and texture. Think of a choir. Different voices sing together, each contributing its unique timbre and tone. The result is a rich tapestry of sound that envelops the listener, much like a beautifully layered painting draws the eye. They create a full and harmonious sound, a blend of individual voices that come together to form a cohesive whole. This unity and diversity is what makes choral music so powerful and moving. You can do the same in hip-hop. Layering vocals isn't just for singers. Rappers can use this technique to add depth and complexity to their tracks. By recording multiple takes and layering them, you can create a dynamic and engaging sound. Record yourself singing the same line in different pitches. This creates harmony, adding richness and variety to your music. Experiment with different vocal styles and techniques to find the perfect blend. Mixing techniques enhance vocal layers. A skilled sound engineer can balance the different elements, ensuring that each layer complements the others without overpowering them. This careful balancing act is crucial to achieving a polished and professional sound. Reverb adds space and depth, creating a sense of atmosphere and dimension. It can make a vocal track sound larger than life, as if it's being performed in a grand concert hall. Echo creates a sense of distance, adding a layer of complexity to the sound. It can make a vocal track feel more expansive and immersive, drawing the listener into the music. Pitch shifting alters the vocal's tone, allowing you to experiment with different sounds and effects. This technique can add a unique and creative touch to your music, making it stand out. Auto-tune corrects pitch and creates robotic effects. Balance is key. While it can enhance a vocal performance, overuse can make it sound artificial. Use it sparingly to maintain the natural quality of your voice. Too much processing can muddy the sound, making it difficult to distinguish individual elements. It's important to use effects judiciously, ensuring that each one serves a purpose and enhances the overall mix. The goal is to enhance, not overpower the vocals. A well-balanced mix allows each element to shine, creating a cohesive and engaging listening experience. Let each layer shine through while blending seamlessly. The art of vocal layering is about finding the perfect balance, creating a sound that is both rich and harmonious. With practice and experimentation, you can master this technique and elevate your music to new heights. The beat is the heart of hip-hop. It sets the rhythm and feel. When rapping, let the beat guide you. It dictates your flow and melody. Think of the beat as a map. It shows you where to go. Your flow is the journey. It follows the path set by the beat. This creates a natural and cohesive sound. Listen closely to the beat's tempo and groove. Feel its energy. Then craft your flow to match. Your voice becomes another instrument. It weaves in and out of the beat. This creates a conversation between your words and the music. It's like a dance. Both partners move together in perfect harmony. Flow is the way you deliver your rhymes. It's about rhythm, cadence, and style. Finding your flow is about experimentation. Play with different rhythms and patterns. Listen to how other rappers flow over beats. Pay attention to their timing, emphasis, and breath control. But don't be afraid to develop your own unique style. Think of your voice as a drum. Use it to create rhythmic patterns. Vary your speed and delivery. Add pauses and accents. This creates dynamics and keeps your flow interesting. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you rap over beats, the better you'll become at finding your flow. Experiment, listen, and refine your skills. Mixing is like seasoning your food. Just as a chef carefully selects and blends spices to create a harmonious dish, a music producer meticulously combines various elements to craft a perfect track. Each ingredient, whether it's a vocal line, a beat, or an instrumental, plays a crucial role in the final outcome. It enhances the flavor and brings out the best in each ingredient. In the culinary world, the right balance of spices can transform a simple dish into a gourmet experience. Similarly, in music production, the right mixing techniques can elevate a track from ordinary to extraordinary. In hip-hop, mixing techniques can elevate your track to the next level. The process involves not just adjusting levels but also creatively manipulating sounds to achieve a unique and polished final product. This is where the magic truly happens. Formant shifting alters the tonal quality of your vocals. This technique allows you to change the character of a voice without affecting its pitch, giving you the flexibility to experiment with different vocal textures and styles. It can make them sound thicker or thinner without changing the pitch. This is particularly useful for creating vocal harmonies or adding depth to a lead vocal, making it stand out in the mix. Vocal delay throws create a sense of space and movement. By adding echoes and repetitions, you can make a vocal line feel more dynamic and engaging, drawing the listener deeper into the music. Stutter edits chop up and rearrange your vocals. This technique can add a rhythmic complexity and a sense of urgency to your track, making it more exciting and unpredictable. This adds rhythmic variations and creates a sense of urgency. By breaking up the flow of the vocals, you can create interesting patterns and textures that keep the listener engaged. Balancing the vocals and the beat is crucial. A well-balanced mix ensures that every element of the track can be heard clearly without any one part overpowering the others. You want both to be heard clearly. This requires careful attention to detail and a good understanding of how different frequencies interact with each other. Compression evens out the volume levels. By reducing the dynamic range, you can make quieter parts of the track more audible and prevent louder parts from becoming overwhelming. EQ shapes the frequencies, removing muddiness and enhancing clarity. This allows each element of the track to occupy its own space in the mix, making the overall sound more cohesive and pleasing to the ear. Effects like reverb and delay add depth and dimension. These effects can create a sense of space and atmosphere, making the track feel more immersive and three-dimensional. Section 6. Harmonization Hacks. Harmonization adds a new layer of richness and complexity to your rap. It's like adding spices to your food. It enhances the flavor and makes it more interesting. Singing or rapping the same melody in a different pitch creates harmony. The most common intervals are thirds, fourths, fifths, and octaves. These intervals create a pleasing and consonant sound. Experiment with different harmonization techniques. You can harmonize with yourself by double-tracking your vocals. Or you can collaborate with other vocalists to create intricate harmonies. Harmonization adds depth and texture to your music. It creates a fuller and more satisfying listening experience. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what sounds best for your style. Section 7. Flow Fundamentals. Mastering the fundamentals of rap flow is essential. Think of it as learning the alphabet before writing a novel. Once you understand the basics, you can create complex and engaging rhythms. Start by focusing on your breath control. Rap requires sustained breath and precise delivery. Practice breathing exercises to improve your lung capacity and stamina. Pay attention to your diction and enunciation. Clearly pronounce each syllable and consonant. This ensures that your words are understood and your flow is crisp. Listen to how other rappers use pauses and silences. These can be just as powerful as the words themselves. They create tension, build anticipation, and allow the listener to digest your lyrics. Section 8. Rhythm Rules. Rhythm is the backbone of music. It's the pulse that drives the song forward. In rap, rhythm is everything. It's what makes your words flow and groove with the beat. Understanding musical notes and their durations is crucial. Whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes all have different lengths. These notes create the rhythmic patterns in music. Listen to how drummers create rhythmic patterns. They use a combination of different drum hits and rests. You can apply the same principles to your rap flow. Experiment with different rhythmic patterns. Use a combination of short and long notes, pauses, and accents. This will make your flow more dynamic and interesting. Section 9. Harmony in motion. In the world of music, creating harmony is not just about hitting the right notes. It's about blending different elements seamlessly to create a masterpiece that resonates with the soul. Creating perfect harmony between rap flow and beats is an art form. It's a delicate balance that requires not only technical skill, but also a deep emotional connection to the music. It requires a deep understanding of rhythm, melody, and musicality. Every beat, every note, and every word must come together to form a cohesive and compelling narrative. But most importantly, it requires practice and experimentation. The journey to perfect harmony is filled with trial and error, and each mistake is a stepping stone to greatness. Don't be afraid to try new things. Innovation often comes from stepping out of your comfort zone and exploring uncharted territories. Listen to different genres of music. Each genre has its own unique rhythm and style, and by immersing yourself in diverse sounds, you can find inspiration in the most unexpected places. Study the flows of your favorite rappers. Analyze their techniques, their wordplay, and their delivery. Learn from the masters, but always strive to develop your own unique voice. Experiment with different rhythms and melodies. The beauty of music lies in its endless possibilities, and by experimenting, you can discover new and exciting ways to express yourself. Find what works best for you and your style. Every artist has a unique voice, and it's important to stay true to yourself while also pushing the boundaries of your creativity. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun and express yourself. Music is a form of self-expression, and it should bring joy to both the creator and the listener. Let the music move you. Allow yourself to be carried away by the rhythm and the melody, and let your emotions flow through your performance. Let your words flow naturally. Authenticity is key in music, and the best performances come from a place of honesty and vulnerability. And most importantly, never stop exploring the endless possibilities of rap music. The world of hip-hop is vast and ever-evolving, and there is always something new to learn and discover. So go out there, create some magic, and let the world hear your unique voice. Your journey in music is a personal one, and every step you take brings you closer to your own version of harmony. The world of hip-hop awaits your creativity. Embrace the journey, cherish the process, and let your music be a testament to your passion and dedication.